Hello, I'm Ed from Big Ed's Lore. In today's video we'll be talking about the Orcs for the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Please like this video, and for more, subscribe. I put out videos like this once a week. Please join me for the next Warhammer 40,000 lore video. What are the Orcs? Where do they come from? What do they want? These are three questions that only a handful of people dealing with Orcs ask, let alone think about. Most will just kill an Orc, and I don't blame them. Orcs, or greenskins as they are more commonly referred to, are a very powerful and very dangerous enemy to the Imperium. They spread like a plague whenever they land on a planet. They are not easily removed, with full eradication taking decades if not centuries, and even then there's no guarantee of getting all of them, as Orcs breed via spores that shed from their skin. The spores are a direct result of the Orcoid fungus that literally inhabits the Orcs themselves. It acts like a travelling ecosystem, going wherever the Orcs go, and it allows them to colonize worlds with far greater ease than most, if any, race. It's due to the fungus that the Orcs are so prolific, as it has replaced any traditional reproductive system they may have once had. Now they shed the spores from their skin, and those spores will settle and grow in the ground until a new Orc or Gretchen is born. It is this quirk of reproduction that makes them so hard to wipe out, as the spores are so numerous that a world may never get rid of the greenskin menace. It has, well, made them the most widespread race in the 40k universe. The Orc technology appears to be ramshackle and slapped together with duct tape and luck, but in truth, it's as dangerous as any technology that's found in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Orcs don't regard any kind of safety as important when building their technology. They instead rely on the idea of, if he's got a bigger gun, I want a bigger gun. It's a mentality that's worked well for them, and as a result, they have a long and bloody history of failed experimental technologies that just didn't work. Orcs have a kind of shared psionic field called a War field. It seems to effectively alter reality itself, and the more Orcs gather in a group, the stronger the field of the energy. To describe this field, I would use this analogy. The Orcs think a red car is faster than the blue car. That's just because it's painted red. But if enough of the Orcs gather together and think the red car is faster than the blue car, the red car becomes faster. Reality is altered. It's the same with the weapons they have. If they think painting a rocket with white stripes or yellow stripes will make it go faster or make it explode bigger, they will do that because they can alter reality. Subconsciously, it will make the explosion bigger. The Orcs as a race don't have much in the way of a religion. They do have two gods called Gork, the god of cunning and brutality, and Mork, the god of brutal cunning. The difference between the two is subtle. It's simply Mork will hit you when you're not looking at him, and Gork will hit you when you're looking at him. There are many different tribes of Orcs in the galaxy. They are made up of many different clans of Orcs. It's notable that each clan has different characteristics that define them from the other clans, such as faster growth of teeth, a draw or natural instinct to build vehicles, or air vehicles, or the near exclusive use of hand-based combat weapons. On occasions of tribal warfare, it's not uncommon for Orcs to find themselves fighting members of their own clan, but this is considered normal. Occasionally, the Orc tribes will put aside their differences to join forces under a strong war boss, a larger and more powerful Orc, and form a very large Orc War. I know, it's the same as the psionic field, but I'm pretty sure that's intentional. A very large group of Orcs that will fight alongside each other until the objective of the war is achieved, or there are simply no more enemies to kill. It would be irresponsible of me if I didn't mention a couple of the wars. Some of them are exceptionally well known. The first of these wars was led by a super Orc called the Beast. He succeeded in uniting most of the Orcs in the galaxy in M32, but he was killed when the Sisters of Silence, in conjunction with the capture of an Orc weird boy, their version of a psycho, and a very specified and specific ritual, caused his head to explode, killing him and a vast majority of his followers in the world of Ulanar. Technically speaking, the next war I'm going to talk about is essentially two wars, but they were led by the same war boss. Ghazghkull Mag Urk Thraka, or as he is more commonly referred to, the Beast of Armageddon. The Beast of Armageddon led two separate wars on the Imperial world of Armageddon. Both failed, however the world is still populated by Orcs, however it is also still in Imperial hands. The reason I mention him in more detail is that Ghazghkull is perhaps one of the smartest war bosses ever encountered, as he tends to lead his troops and commands them using cunning and fairly effective measure of tactics. Ghazghkull also believes he's blessed by Mork and Gork, the Orcish gods. This came about when the world of Urk, an Orc world, was attacked by a force of space marines. No one knows which chapter. During the battle on this Orc-controlled world of Urk, he took a bolt around to the head, pulping most of his brain and decimating 30% of his skull. A pain boy, ironically named due to the fact that they considered him their version of a doctor or an apothecary, rebuilt his skull out of adamantium after poking around in his brain, I might add. This activated Ghazghul's latent psionic ability, allowing him to talk directly to Gork and Mork, thus making him believe he is blessed by them and destined to lead the next great war across the galaxy. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this lore video, then please click the like button, subscribe for more videos I upload once a week, and I shall see you on the next Warhammer 40,000